Luke 16 is tough. And so when you study scripture, you get to chapters like this, and it starts with a story about a really kind of weird, bad guy who's a thief. And God says, he's awesome. You should be more like him. And you go, I'm sorry, what? What are you saying? That is what's happening in Luke 16. We have to explore what is he saying? And what we do when we study scripture, it's hermeneutics. It's the study of scripture. You use 5 areas to sort of dive in when a passage is difficult or any passage you want to study. You start off with context. What's the context of what we're reading? What happened before? What happens after? And you use that to sort of help you understand what's happening here. You look at the meaning of the words, all right? So there's 3 original languages, and you have to sometimes go back and see those, especially with verbs, to see what they were saying and how many different things it was saying with that. You can look at grammar. So grammar is punctuation, it's transitions, it's all the so that's. I love so that's because it really ties big concepts together. And then historical context. A lot of times when we're studying scripture, what we're looking at is an agrarian society. There's lots of sheep talk and things like that. And so you have to kind of go, what was happening there? What's the situation culturally? You know, Rome is a superpower that has overtaken their area. And so they have to start pulling all that in to understand why they're saying what they're saying. What are the Pharisees and the scribes and all that stuff? How does that fit in? That's the historical context. And then finally, you have to have unity of scripture. You can't just pull one verse out and go, here's the doctrine on that subject. You want to pull basically all there is on that subject, put it together and go, okay, now that I understand the context and all that these different ones, what was happening, now I can come up with a more succinct way forward.